Hi there, it's Leslie from Leslie's Cookies and Treats, and today I'm decorating bunny cookies. I wanted you to see where I got the inspiration for these cookies, because you can find inspiration just about anywhere and turn almost everything into a cookie. So this picture was painted by a friend of mine a while back, and it's been on my wall every Easter for many, many years, and I just thought it would make an adorable cookie. You could put bunny hugs in the blue plaque area, or you can put somebody's name. It would just be so adorable. Or you could write Happy Easter. There's just so many ways you can customize this to make it perfect for whatever you're doing. Anyway, I started by outlining and flooding the plaque area with a blue royal icing in a 15-second consistency. And then I outlined and flooded in the ears with the same consistency. And now on the sides of the cookie where the hands and the feet go, I just put a little supporting bit of white icing there because I'm going to be putting the paws or the feet over that later. And I wanted them to be raised above the plaque. And then I outlined and flooded in the ears and the white, and I'm going to let all of this dry for at least 30 minutes before continuing. Okay, so my cookie is dry, and I'm going to go ahead and pipe in an oval for the feet. And then I'm going to immediately take my pink icing and add a little pad to the foot for a wet on wet effect. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. And then moving up to the front paws, I'm going to do about a half circle and then put a little scalloped edge at the front. And I'll do that on both sides, and then I'm going to let it dry at least 30 minutes before I come back and add some toes to the feet. Okay, so the cookie is dry, and I'm going to add a big oval for the toe on the right and left side of both feet, and I'm going to let that dry again before I come back and pipe in the middle toe. And then I'll give this cutie a little squiggle for hair. And then I let my cookie dry overnight, and I'm coming back in with some luster dust from the sugar art, and I'm going to give him some rosy cheeks, and then I'm going to draw in the details. I wrote the word bunny hugs using a projector off camera. You can write whatever you'd like in this area. And then I'm just going to add a little heart for the nose, and I'm going to put a little bit of stitching around the ears with my edible markers. And I'll add a little definition to the fingers and separate the toes a little bit just so that you can see it a little bit better. And I'm also going to add a little bit of stitching around the pads of his feet. And then we'll give him a little line for his mouth and some dots for little whisker freckles. And then I wanted to make a speckled look on the sign like it would be if I had done some splatter painting. But I don't want to splatter paint here because I want it to be a little more controlled. So I'm just going to add some white dots with my paintbrush and a highlight to his eyes. And this guy is done, but I wanted to show you another way you could decorate this cookie by putting some white icing over the top and then bouncing up and down with a soft paintbrush to create a furry texture. You want to apply a little bit of white icing everywhere where fur should be. If you get the white icing on the blue sign or on the pink pads of the feet, not to worry, we'll just wipe it away with a damp paintbrush. You'll want to get your paintbrush wet and then dry it off almost completely on a paper towel, and then go ahead and brush off any icing that gets where you don't want it to go. Make sure that you get the sides, because if somebody picks up your cookie and is about to take a bite, you don't want there to be a spot without any fur. And once you're done adding fur to all of the bunny's pieces and parts, go ahead and let it dry a little bit, and then you can come back in with your marker or with some icing and give him his face and add any lines or definition you want to his toes. And I'm just going to finish adding in the details the same way I did on the first cookie. And then these cute little bunnies will be done. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have new cookie tutorials every week, so you might want to subscribe to my channel. I also have a newsletter where you'll be the first to hear about new things, freebies, classes. So sign up for that. The link's in the description. And thanks for watching. See you next time.